Right, so India 2 down for 86. They've certainly been scoring at a very good run rate. Virat Kohli is the new batsman. 82 matches he's played. He's got a good strike rate. Out there with Gautam Gambhir. He's got 17 of 10. He's already hit 3 fours, so he's going pretty well too. Wide down the leg side. Once again up and straight, and once again whipped away downhill, and once again it'll go for 4. We're certainly not short of 4s. 15 runs and a wicket, 2 for 97.
Yeah, finally they can bat with nothing to lose. They've been bogged down and weighed down all summer, and tonight they can, through their spirits, go for it without ramifications if it fails.
And I think that was helping Tendulkar. He was out there hitting the ball. He was looking as good as he has all summer, but it was a strange option he took, given that he was playing so beautifully with the full face of the bat.
It's not going to hurt Kohli, I don't think, either. He's a classic one-day player. We've seen him have to really dig in innings so far this summer, and he's done that very well. But I'm sure he's got a lot more expansive shot range than we've seen in the one-dayers.
That boundary he's just hit, which he timed so well, it was as if he was going to play the stroke he's been playing, the stroke that got him out the other night. In fact, we can have a look at that stroke against the Australians, and he's been out hitting the ball in the air far too often. So that's the stroke, and here he just seems to wait and drop his wrist and drop the bat onto the ball, determined to hit it along the ground, not try to hit it too hard and ensure that mid-wicket isn't brought into play. He must have given it a bit of thought. Someone as talented as him, who always looks as if he's in the contest, loves to fight, and he's almost like a boxer punching away at the opposition. And you know, he would have reviewed his game and thought, I can't keep getting caught out when I time the ball nicely.
And he's practicing playing straight. So I think that's the other thing that's running through his mind, Nico, is just down the ground, down the ground.
We've talked a bit about the pitches that suit Gambhir. His 290s came at Adelaide. Kohli will want a couple. He's quick, gets it easy. Gambhir's much happier running with Kohli. That's the stroke we were just showing you. Something that a lot of sides are going to home in on. There'll be short mid-wickets and straighter mid-wickets.
And as Slat said, he's been practicing not doing that. He's practicing. Then when the ball comes down, it comes back. Instincts return. So he is working on it so that when sides do home in on it, he'll come up with an answer, but he needs to be careful tonight.
He's just got a little problem. He's not quite holding the body shape through those full balls. Anyway, 2 for 105.
We'll make sure they hold the normal ones. Little run-out chances. High balls into the outfield, running, diving catches, if that's what it's going to take. And they're 212, 213 to win. You can do that off 27 overs. 20-20 score, you can get 160, 170.
Gambhir is equally as good on that onside.
No, that's all right. Quite safe.
There's the pull shot, well. He's attempting to. He's tried a few down the ground.
Suits him better if the ball's at the pads. Still the run rate hovers around 8. It's 2 for 118. It's okay, again, short of the man out at square leg. Just a period where India can't break away. The run rate has now come down to 7.7.
Even though the points table is tied. That's the stroke. That's as good as anything from anybody, anytime. 2 for 127. And I think they might be thinking like that too, because they're very, what do you call it? They're very keen to conserve their wickets. They're not giving up taking easy risks here for the Sri Lankan bowlers to get wickets. They're not offering chances at all, so they're just chipping away at it with some of the best 2020 players in the world to come. Raina, Dhoni, Jadeja, Ashwin, and then some slogging at the end. Certainly, it's not as scary as it once was 10 years ago. That's good bowling. So minimum they need ones. Try to minimise the dots.
Oh, and it's going to be 4. Well, you need the gods to go with you too, and they just have. 2 for 134.
Too bad to win with a bonus point.
Great strike over extra cover. Oh, well. Now, if you did see the best of Virat Kohli in the next hour, then you'd have a chance, because he's immensely powerful.
Well, there's the scorching cover drive the previous over against Pereira, and now the lofted cover drive in Kohli, just starting to get into gear. You can just sense that he's finding his feet. He's starting to get in sync with the pace of the pitch more than anything. That's a very good shot. 50 runs between these two now, so the partnership working also.
That's the one out of the back of the hand, and whoosh.
And then that was wide of off and full, wide of off, and Shorty tries to go back to the leg side again and through the offside, didn't get it through. They're the big spaces he's got to hit into when Pereira is operating. It may be time to change him after this over.
Wonderful, really wonderful.
All class. Great to watch. And one thing we know, these fireworks will continue.
Finally, he's been searching for the middle of the bat on one of those shots for a long time. That's a ripper. Probably about 85 metres. The pitch is 20 metres long, and it's probably about a 70 metre boundary from the other end. Good hit. Well, now he gets that one going too. So he's really found, as you say, Slats, the pace of this pitch.
Current run rate 8.05. They're there or thereabouts. This is going to be good.
Powerplay to come back.
Oh, they should get 2 here as well. Got that square enough to get 2. That's the problem at the moment for the Sri Lankans. They can't seem to stop the 2s.
Oh, yeah.
Well, be wide. It is called late. It's fair enough.
And it has been throughout this series. It's about 14 or 13 degrees. So they won't be liking it. They're from a very, very hot, humid climate. There's a good, strong breeze racing across the ground at about 13 or 14 degrees. So the diving around and fielding the ball cleanly, it's not going to be as easy as what it has been to this point. one wash and they're half the size.
Yeah, that'll suit you real well, wouldn't it?
Leading edge, but safe. Bit of luck. Goes the way of Kohli. I tell you, it would be a massive turnaround if India were to get there. It's been a good little period here for Sri Lanka. We've had a number of singles and a few dot balls. Down the ground, but once again only 4 singles in that over, so the last 2 have been good ones for Sri Lanka. 2 for 176. It's nicely timed. They only get 1 though, I think. He's coming back for 2. It's a good bit of rain there from Kohli. He's pretty quick. And with that 2 he brings up his 50. 44 balls.
Yeah, that's very well run, and he's played well too. 3 4s and a 6, and he's 50. And these 2 need to keep going. Just keep going at about 7, 8 and over.
I also wonder who he's going to use in those power plays. There's 10 overs of power play. But Kohli's played well. He's looked in pretty good touch most of the summer, to be fair. Just in recent times, he's lost his way a little bit. Disputed a few decisions he hasn't liked. And I think he's just lost his focus. Today, he's been focused because he's had to score quickly. And I think he's forgot about all the other stuff and just got out there and played the way he can. We all know he's a very good player when he is focused. That's through everything. This could well be wides if he didn't hit it. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it's runs. Got some bat on it.
Yeah, he certainly did. He got quite a lot of bat on that one. And that's all you need into a delivery like this. You'll see this, it hits it down.
Not an easy shot to play. Ball was well down leg side. He's had to catch the ball up and he actually middles it, so a very, very good shot.
And he's annoyed with himself there. He picks out Jayawarden at mid-wicket. 2 for 184. As I said, they beat Sri Lanka in Perth. They had a tie in Adelaide. And then Sri Lanka beat India at the Gabba. So at the moment it's 1 win apiece and a tie. It's nicely knocked down. They knocked down to long off. 6 off that over. 25 overs gone. 2 for 190. Yeah, you're going well. Tucked away, it'll just be a single. Kohli and Gambhir both playing nicely. 1 bounce to the man in the deep, flirting with danger.
Over mid-off.
Looks at the onside. I thought it was to that man at mid-wicket. We'll be talking a lot about that mode of dismissal. Now run out, gone, got him, he's out of there. We're just going to check that I think he's gone for all money.
That's the problem with Kohli, who's so quick that he can see 2 in it. Gambhir can't. Great throw, perfect throw. Gambhir head down for the post, but doesn't make it.
Well done by the bowler there too. We've seen them fluff a couple of those in that tie in Adelaide, but not tonight. The throw was great. The bowler did well. Angelo Matthews finishes the innings of Gautam Gambhir. unfortunate because it was a beauty. 3 for 201.
Kohli on strike. And here goes big. Straight to the man. He doesn't get there. Jandamal has darted in so quickly. He overran it. Got himself into an awkward position. And they come back for 2.
Well, it is a bit overexciting. This very clever field setting. This, it's dependent on pretty full bowling with fine leg up, and I think more importantly, very straight bowling. So there's mid wicket, long leg, and deep cover are the men on the fence. Fabulous touch.
No, that works. That's a very good shot, Kohli, getting it right. The wrong option earlier for Tendulkar to try and whip one off the stumps like that, but this was played with a lot more control. He needed some length. It was more of a lap sweep.
Good. And great timing. Hasn't he come into his own? 67 from 57. He was battling to time the ball at the start.
Sure, he'd like to size up the offside, but he's not getting the angle to do that just yet. So Matthews, pretty good, 3 for 208. Kohli, again, he'll be looking to find the rope. Down the ground, he's hit it very hard indeed. 1. And India can still get there, 109. I'm working on this 20-20 equation that Hills came up with. And with 10 overs to 40, you can score 100 runs in 10 overs. Oh, he's clubbed it. Gee, that's a good shot. What a start to the Malinga over.
But that is exactly the sort of method that Sehwag and Tendulkar used against Malinga at the start of the innings. Don't let him settle. Scare the life out of him. He's bowled 4 overs and 1 ball for 47. And he's considered as good as they get at this form of the game with ball in hand.
The field doesn't change. Joe Warden is probably thinking of some sort of change, but he keeps it as is. Pressure on Malinga. That's better. They will steal a single. Oh, that'll be a wide, so that's the bonus. That helps India. Malinga is not quite getting it right. He is going at over 11 and over, so it's not been a day out for Malinga. At worst, a single. Instead, it's 4. Wow, that is a big over for India. Okay. There are 10 overs remaining for 40, and India need 95. Just now a wide.
Kohli, I mean.
Yep. Oh, well, he saw a gap between the legs of that fieldsman, straight through, threads it through. They're in control now, India. You sense they're in control. Jay Warner knows it. The match is starting to creep away.
The bowlers cannot land it. But, you know, you're quite entitled not to get a run off that low full toss on the way down. But Kohli can hit anything today. 79 off 64.
And again. And again.
That's the place for him. Mid on up. Mid on up, a medium pacer, optionless, put the pitch in full. Oh, what a performance this is already.
What I love about it, it says that India want this. They want to be in this competition. They haven't checked out. Look what they're turning on. A flat pitch, the 2 hard balls now. This is where we're seeing the white balls, one at either end, come into play as well for the batting. Can you believe it? 30 overs. Well, this is the 31st, 244 runs. They're playing it like it's a 20-20 in a 50-over game. will go over cover. Or point even. Why not?
Brilliant, really brilliant. Because of the strokes before, Jai Warner had to drop mid on back. So where does he sacrifice a fielder from the offside? Because he thinks Kohli's weaker. What does Kohli do? Not the weaker boy.
And I bet he thought his bowler would deliver something the same, but he didn't. The bowler changed. Slow, loopy, slow ball, which gave Kohli the chance to heave it over cover. The outside edged at the point, but not working together, the captain and the bowler.
And there was really a sneak single, but this is brilliant batting from Kohli. What a display. 3 for 248.
You see on the left of screen, tight ring. There's no one behind them. Slower ball and toe-ended. They're pushing for 2, but Kohli won't get there. Well, he's off 87 anyway, onto 88. This is a big ball. Slower ball, lifted over cover. Mid-off's back, but don't worry about it. He's into the 90s. 3 for 257.
I think regardless whether they get the bonus point or not, it's not going to take them more than about 42 overs. Tops maybe 38 overs to get these runs. Look at this shot though. It's not, as you can see, that bottom hand's a long way around for Kohli. That's a brilliant execution for a shot that wouldn't be comfortable for him.
Oh, you did right. With that speed through the ball there, managing to open it up the way he did. That's the incredible thing about that shot.
So can Kohli hit Malinga down the ground? No, but there's a single.
Okay, probably a couple of balls away from 100 here, while he's hitting him.
Fields up again. Offside up, mid-off, mid-on up. Brilliantly bowled. Whipped away straight to the man. Oh, that's brilliant timing. That man's about 85 metres away, and he's had to put in as hard as if he was close to the wicket. Slow ball wide. Control it. Last over, it was outside off. Now it's one down leg. Smoke through the offside. He sent him back. It's not easy to produce a dot. That's another good one. It's a single. Slower ball. He lands it well. Fine legs up, and it's just a single. Now it's Malinga to Kohli. Smashed off middle stump. There's going to be 2. And he comes back for one of the best one-day international hundreds one can remember. A night he'll never forget. Virat Kohli has delivered.
Yeah, he's played superbly. When he goes well, he really does go well. He's got all the Indian team out of the dressing room there on their feet. Very well played. If they do manage to get through to the finals, they'll have him to thank.
Well, there's not a big crowd in here, but they've made a huge noise when he hit that ball. That's an exciting innings, that. 10 fours, a 6, and barely a ball out of the middle of the bat.
That last one was smashed from middle stump. That's a middle stump Yorker. There's another one, leg side, and that's all the way! 2 sixes!
Oh boy, what a shot. What a shot. They all gathered underneath it, down under the scoreboard there. But that too was dropped by the crowd out there. They've never caught one. Look at the shot. Unbelievable shot. Have a look at this now. They're all gathering around. Look at this. On the ground again. I'm not sure there's a Tasmanian that lives that can catch.
They're Queensland tracksuits. And the under-15 schoolboys championships is on in Hobart. They're here tonight, and they're even dropping them. A runner ball, that's it. That's all they need. They are smashing sixes at will. Here he goes again, deep in his crease. He's just made his 9th one-day ton. Oh, he's smashing through the covers. Yorker kidding?
That's the shot of the day. That did go like a rocket. Whew.
Oh, this is an exhibition. Look at this. Oh, that's after a 6 over square leg. You get a ball wide of off stump, and that's as hard as you can hit a ball through cover. That's an exhibition.
I'll tell you what he's done, Greggy. You said he's got his teammates out of the viewing room. He's got them out of the airport. They were packed and ready to go. Now they're a force. Malinga, he's like a brick in his hand. Oh no! A Yorker for 4 behind square. This is as good as it gets.
Well, they're going to need a swab after this, surely. They're all out for 160 last innings. This is just some of the best batting you're ever going to see. 6, 4, 4 on the back of a 6 that Suresh Raina hit last over. Superb entertainment.
And once again, though, if the captain, Joe Wardner, is confident in Malinga's bowling and his Yorker ability, fine leg's got to be back. But he's that worried about a full toss that he's not protecting. He's protecting down the ground, and fine leg, top right of screen, is up. It's a really tricky situation for Joe Wardner as he sees this game slipping. 26 to go, 26 to win. And the way they're going, it's going to be 2 overs. Another beauty.
That's almost a replay of the previous delivery. 118 he's moved to now. His highest score in one-day cricket. And even Raina's laughing. He's enjoying it at the other end.
Yeah, right off the middle of the bat. Quite low on the bat, but raced away to the gap again. The placement's been absolutely perfect. He doesn't like it. No, he does not like it.
I can't stop anything. And that's what we're talking about. That fine leg has to be back if he's going to attempt Yorkers. And if he gets them anywhere near where they need to be, you can't smash it down the ground. And you can't smash it through covers where they've got protection on the road. He walks across, flips again. 4, 4, 4, and 4. 24 from the over. Lasseth is shattered. These guys are surprising themselves. Well, Virat Kohli's first 100 in Australia, and it's the best I've seen. It is the best I've seen. He has decimated good bowling at times and then created bad bowling at other times.
Well, we saw 2 superb sixes in the last 5 minutes or so. Firstly, from the left-handed Raina, last ball of the previous over, and then it was the Virat Kohli saying, well, I'll show you I can hit one as well. And he followed that up with 4 boundaries. Here are those 4s. First, the cover drive. That, I agree with Tony Greg. That, to me, was the shot of the night. That was brilliant. And then some not so great bowling, I suppose it's fair to say, but to put them away, as he has done, is just superb batting. That's the last over there. It is 24 runs from it.
Don't worry about singles when you're playing like that. They are delighted by Kohli. Surely he won't get out now. He'll see this to the end. 13 to win. Of 88 balls in the match to go. And that man's probably got to come up, I'd say. Fine leg and third man up. There's protection down the ground, both sides of the pitch, but nothing to the left of screen. Good bowling. Keeps it to a single. It's great bowling, actually.
Now, bear in mind that India are going to go and win this game. They're going to get the bonus point, but they've still got, Sri Lanka still have got another game against Australia, and if they win it, they're through. But a washout, or something like that, if there happened to be bad weather in Melbourne, would mean Sri Lanka would get 2 points and go through.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled and still middled. But you're right, Sri Lanka will take a tie. This series will throw up a tie, I bet.
Yeah, no walk-up start for Australia against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka have beaten them 4 times out of the last 6 they've played, so they've actually played pretty well against Sri Lanka. So this is still wide open.
There is that game at the MCG. That'll be a cracker now. Sri Lanka have to win that game now.
Over the man. Dilshan and the infield 4.
And now they just need a boundary to win the match. And, well, it'd be terrific if Virat Kohli was to hit another boundary to win the game. This has been one of the great one-day innings you're ever going to see. It would be fitting if he was to hit a boundary or a 6 to bring up the winning runs.
Joe Warden has learned a bit. Now, he's put fine leg back for this over. And then Lasith Malinga delivers outside off. And Kohli doesn't mind. He doesn't mind where the fielders are. He's got it covered. Get down the ground. A stunning victory to India. The best knock so many people have ever seen. It's unforgettable.
Yes, you won't see many better than that, that's for sure. He wants to get a copy of that knock because he wants to put it away and show his grandchildren, because when he looks at it himself, he'll be very proud of it. Superbly played. What India need is a bit of this Virat Kohli in the finals if they happen to get there.
Well, they've got the bonus point with 20 balls to spare. They've chased down 320 in 36.4 overs. Malinga's gone for 96 from 7.4. But most importantly, Virat Kohli, 133 from 86 deliveries, 16 fours and 2 sixes. And I said that's about as good a one-day innings that you're ever going to see.
Well, there it is, Australia on 19, so India and Sri Lanka are now level, and all now depends on the Sri Lanka-Australia game in Melbourne.
That's got to inspire Virender Sehwag, hasn't it? Look at him, the smile on his face. He can't believe it. 3 for 321. Still 13 overs to go. Reiner, don't forget him, 40 off 24, right when they needed a magnificent partner for Virat Kohli. They had ammo still on the bench. Dhoni, Jadeja, Ashwin, not needed.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, it's a big night. We'll take a short break, cool down, and come back and see how they did it. Oh, he's smashing through the covers. He walks across, flips again. 4, 4, 4. One of the best one-day international hundreds one can remember. A night he'll